Okay, so this is a quick run through of the features. So we got two different units here. This is the main electronics. This is a little 5-volt supply. This is a switch representing the wall switch if you need it to. Or if you want to plug it into a switched outlet, you can just leave this on and use the outlet on the wall. And then this represents the plug you'd get on the outside of the unit. One of them I've got a lamp plugged into. The other one's just open, but I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a little light here behind the relay that shows whether or not the unit's activated. The main mode works the way as requested, I believe, which is if the master shuts off, all the slaves synced to it will also shut off. So that would be an example of that working. And the way to pair up the units would be to press button 1 on the unit you want to be the master. That will cause button 2 to light up yellow on any other unit that could be joined. To accept the request to join from this master, I would press this button 2 on what is now the slave unit. So now this unit is joined to this one. You can tell that by button 1 on the master unit being green and button 2 on the slave unit being green. What that means is when I turn the master unit off, that'll cause the slave unit to turn off, since this one is now slave to this one. If I wanted to turn this one into the master, I'd press button 1, press button 2 here. I'll move the lamp over. Now when I turn this one off, you can see that the other one follows. I have done a couple extra modes that you can play with. To do that, you'll press button 4, and you can select any of 3 modes by pressing button 1, 2, or 3. So I'm going to press button 2, and then over here I'm going to go into the mode select by pressing button 4 and then press button 2 as well. And this mode is basically the same as mode 1, which I just showed you, except it's controlled by a button on the unit itself. So I will make this one the master, this one the slave, and now when I press button 3, you can see I'm pressing the button on this one, and then the light on this one is following whatever it does. Okay, so now mode 3, press button 4 to get into mode select, press button 3 to select mode 3, and then same for this other unit. And now, when I cover the light sensor on one unit, it will control the light output on the other unit. See, nothing happens here except this light comes on and off because there's no lamp plugged in, but it does